Hey there, welcome to a brand new edition of PLS Tips with Manny. I'm your host, Manny Lopez. And first and foremost, guys, welcome to 2014. I'm excited to bring you guys some awesome coaching this year. I want to focus a lot on just really making you guys rock stars in whatever you're promoting and using the Power Lead system to be able to do it, okay? In this week's coaching, I'm going to be focusing on overcoming objections. I've been talking to a lot of people directly, and a lot of it's just coming down to really overcoming what it is that people are saying no to. Whatever they're saying, I want to think about it. I need to talk to my partner about it. I don't have time. I don't have the money. Whatever they're trying to, whatever excuse they're trying to give you to not move forward in whatever it is that you're trying to promote to them. I want to show you a step-by-step way to be able to overcome those objections and make it a very simple close for you and really just boost up your closing ratio when you're talking to people, either by email, by phone, just really a step-by-step instruction of getting to the real objection, the real reason why they're not moving forward, and seeing if you can find ways to really overcome those objections, okay? So, first things first, so let me go ahead and give you guys a quick update to our YouTube channel. I'm uploading walkthroughs and all of our current trainings and past trainings of PLS tips. You can reach that at youtube.com/howtowithmanny. Also, what else did I have to give you guys? Oh, my email, duh. If you guys want to reach out to me personally, my email address, plstipswithmanny@gmail.com. Any types of topics that you guys want me to cover on throughout the PLS tips. We've got 52 weeks this year, so I want to make sure we have some topics. So feel free to reach out to me with anything that you guys want me to touch on, give my advice on. And, just let me know what I can do for you guys, because you guys are the one watching. So, let me be as much, here to you what you guys are looking for as possible. Now, also, wait till I've got a great little special treat for you guys that's really going to get you guys pumped up and motivated to really just be a rock star in what you guys are doing right now. So stay tuned for that. Now, let's get right into the training, though, so this way I don't, take up too much of you guys' time here today. So, overcoming objections. The first thing we want to do, let's say we're talking with someone. Let me kind of go over a scenario of how this has happened. Let's say you are reaching out to someone via your email campaign and you get a response saying, what's this all about? How does this work? I watched the videos, but I have more questions. I'm pretty sure you guys get that a lot as well. So for the Power Lead system, let's say we're out there promoting it and you get somebody that says, I have some questions. Can you chat by phone? Okay. Now you pick up the phone, you call it. Okay, I like to just touch base with anyone that's going to sign up for the Power Lead system with me, because I really want to make sure I understand what it is they're really looking for in the system and how I can really guide them to really take kind of shortcuts to get them to exactly where they want to go. So for example, let's say we're talking to someone, and let's just talk about someone I was talking to earlier. Lady I was talking to, she had reached out to me via Facebook because I had went on one of these pages on Facebook, and some guy had mentioned, hey, I'm looking for a home-based business. And I don't know if it was some just, way to get people to advertise their stuff. But I mean, literally we had like 30 people on that post that went in, posted their website, and literally they would just post their link, and that's it. So what I did is I went and posted my website for the Power Lead system, the main one that's got that 4 tab. And then I said, promote any business with this, and also create a residual income, something like that, where just mention that you could use the Power Lead system to create an income as well. And so it wasn't even the guy that had posted it. Some other lady had posted right underneath it and said, confirm me as a friend, Manny. I want to, I have some questions about your system. I watched the videos. So I called her up, and then I said, well, what are you looking for in this system? What are you looking for in a way to make money from home? And she says, well, I've got a system already, and I'm trying to find a way to drive more traffic and get more leads so I can sell them. I have a deadline by the next 2 weeks to be able to make 3 sales in my organization. Otherwise, I don't hit this bonus that I'm trying to hit. And I said, okay, great. Well, the Power Lead system has a few ways that we can do that. Let's see. So what I mentioned to her said we got some lead vendors that we could utilize that you can get leads from And then once you get leads from there, we can, market to them. You can, add them to a free lead system. You can promote it to your own system, and use the Power Lead system to organize those leads. So you can market to them with the email campaigns. You can add them to your contact manager. So this way they can start receiving emails from you. You can do video postcards. I mean, there's all kinds of ways that you can market to them. So I was just letting you know we've got not only a tool to market your services to them, but now we have a way to take that and use it, the vendors that we have, either text links and banner ads. I was just letting her know that we have so many ways that you can advertise your websites right within the system. So she was like, well, that sounds great. So what I did is I got her signed up for the Power Lead system, and then got her in touch with some of our lead vendors and said, hey, check out this, get in touch with them. They can get you leads like today, tomorrow, 100 leads of people that are interested in a home-based business, and you can promote your primary to them. You can promote the Power Lead system to them, because she saw the compensation model and she was just like, wow, this is ridiculously awesome. It's a lot better than my own compensation model, but I'm already like a director or something within her own organization. So she's just trying to get basically her team members up to a certain level so she gets an extra bonus as well. So that's what she was working on with that. And so it's just, you find a way to plug them into a way to say, hey, this is how you're going to be able to get into the system. So I just kind of find a way to say, what are you looking for? And they outline it, and you just say, okay, well, this is how you're going to use the Power Lead system to do that. Whatever it is you're looking for, okay? So she says, I need to generate 3 sales in the next 2 weeks. Okay, well, fastest way to do that is to get leads. Now you can go there and do solo ads and get leads for your stuff, or you can just go through some of our approved lead vendors that can even, call up some of these leads for you, and even vet them out, which is what my new rep did. She set up a campaign where the lead vendors actually have a call center that will call the leads for you. They'll verify that they're at least 18 or older, that are interested in a home-based business, even that there's a cost involved, or you can outline whatever it is that you want them to promote to them. Or you can just get a batch of leads that people are just looking for an opt-in. They're looking for a home-based business, and be able to, for like, I think $35, you can go and get 125 people that have said, I'm interested in a home-based business, or I'm looking for a way to make money from home. And they've submitted their name, the phone number, email address. So you've got multiple ways to contact them. Sometimes even their address, depending on what's available. If they give their home phone number, we can even grab the address and stuff like that. But it's an awesome way to generate a very quick amount of exposure for what you're looking for. And what I do in my system when I have some extra time is I go through some of the leads that I've gotten through some of our vendors, and then I just pick up the phone and call them and just say, hey, are you looking for a home-based business? Are you looking to make money from home? And then you start pitching them on the Power Lead system. Now, I've already done a PLS tips outlining how to sell over the phone, which was on our first week. So if you want to go there in the system and the training area, you'll be able to find that with a bunch of scripts as well. So take advantage of that. But in this one, I'm just going to outlining overcoming objections. So when we get to the end of the phone call, if they don't sign up, they're going to give you a multitude of different responses of why they can't sell, why they can't buy today, which is going to be, just basically the same thing over and over again. You're either going to hear, I need to think about it. Send me some information. I need to talk to my wife about this, or I need to talk to my husband about this. I don't have the time right now. I can't afford it. And I know how you can afford $50, but if you can find a way to build enough value for it, they can afford to buy anything. Look at Black Friday sales. They go in and find ways to come up with $300 or $400 or $500 to buy a TV they don't need, just because it's on sale, because they built enough value in that product that says $300 for a $700 TV, I'm buying it. They just built enough value that they just have to buy it. They'll find a way to make the money. So that's what you have to do, is just find a way to build a value to say, you have to have this. This is either going to build your own business or use this to have a secondary income. In my first month using the Power Lead system, I originally came in as a customer for my own business, and I saw how easy it was in eliminating a lot of the system I was already using, like my email service I was using, my CRM system I was paying each user for, the website builder I was using that was costing me a $10 to $15 a month per website fee. I mean, it's just ridiculous of all the cost involved of what I was using to build out my email campaigns, to do some marketing online, to build websites, lead capture pages, all the stuff that this powered lead system does. Now is just eliminating hours of work to now take just a couple minutes to do. And now I can duplicate those over and over again and just, customize them how I want, and they come out really easy to utilize. So I've done that, and then I became an affiliate. And then within the first month, I've already, signed up enough people to cover my carpet monthly, over $250 a month just within my first month, just built up in residuals. And that just keeps going up month in and month out, just introducing people to the system. And I understand, within the first year, I can get a really good goal in mind and just hammer it out and just talk to people and just explain how this could help them benefit not only their own business that they're promoting, but turn this into another secondary income for you. You got to have multiple revenue streams coming in if you want to be successful. You can't just throw all your eggs in one basket and think that all of a sudden you're going to have everything you need from one thing that you're doing. I mean, look at all the biggest millionaires and billionaires that are out there. They're not just doing one thing. They've got investments, they're doing their primary business, they may have a secondary income revenue stream like a multi-level marketing. A lot of these billionaires like Warren Buffett, they're investing in MLM companies, things like that. So you want to go out there and make sure that you're getting multiple revenue streams, and the power lead system is not only going to give you another revenue stream, but it's also going to give you a way for you to promote whatever it is that you want to promote out there. Because everybody needs online marketing. Who doesn't need that? What business in your right mind is going to focus everything offline, unless your business has nothing at all to do online, which unless you're just, I don't know, if you're in a position where you make sales for people, you sell a product or a service to somebody, you've got to be online. People use social media. They want to know that you have a website. They want to know where they can find out more information about you. They want to look at reviews. They want to look at testimonials. They're going to research your business anyway, so you might as well have a presence out there and put it out there where the world can see it and have multiple ways to do that. So, that's another selling tool you can utilize on that. But let's really get into the training now. Let me just kind of see where I'm at now. We've already 12 minutes in now. That's good. That's not bad. All right, so let's go right into the overcoming objections. So the first thing you want to do is, let's say we're on the phone with someone and they have some questions. They get down to sign them up and they say, I want to think about it. I want to, send me some information or something, okay? So the first thing you want to do is you want to hear them out. Hear them out completely. Don't just cut them off and go into trying to overcome their objection, okay? First thing you want to do is just hear them out. Let them know that you're here to listen to them, because if they start talking, more than likely, the more time you give them to talk, the more ammo they're giving you to be able to sell them with. They're going to tell you what it is that they need for you to close the sale, more than likely, okay? So the next thing you want to do is you want to isolate the objection, okay? So you go in there and you say something like, outside of that, is there anything else that may be causing you reluctance in moving forward? Now, I don't put these outlines here for you to use verbatim. I mean, you can, they work great, but you want to throw in your own spin on it. So, for me, I'm very proper when I talk to someone, so I'm always like, outside of that, is there anything causing reluctance? Is there anything that's, causing more concern that's not allowing you to move forward on this? Stuff like that. For me, it just works. But, for you, maybe something different. You maybe, is there anything outside of maybe not having enough time to devote to this that maybe is not letting you move forward right now? Something that's just going to be isolating it, asking them, is there anything else that is not letting you sign up right now besides whatever it is that you just offered me? Let's just be specific in this one. We're going to say that they do not have enough time, okay? Or let me see, I have a bunch of examples, so which one am I going to use? Okay, let's just use the first one I'm going to use, which is I want to think about it, okay? So is there anything outside of wanting to think about it that's not letting you move forward right now? Okay. Now make sure to isolate the objection from the start. Most of the time the objection is not real. Isolating the objection will let you use that against them if they try to use another one after you have overcome that objection. So, which basically means if they say, no, there's nothing outside of me wanting to think about it that's not letting me move forward, then you just basically isolated that objection. That is the only thing that saying is they're not moving forward. So once we overcome that objection, we're going to use that in the future to say, hey, remember you said there's nothing outside of that that's causing reluctance. So they can't come back and say, oh, now I have to do this, or I have to talk to my partner. Because we really want to just overcome the real objection and just find out what it is that they need to get them to move forward, okay? Now, the next thing after that is you want to clarify the objection. So what you do is, so what you're saying is, if you didn't have to think about it, if it was, great, if it was very clear for you to understand this, this wasn't an issue, you'd be starting the 7-day free trial right now, correct? So you're really just getting them to say yes. Again, you're clarifying that you've isolated the objection. So you're saying, hey, outside of wanting to think about it, is there anything else causing reluctance? No. Okay, great. So what you're saying is that if you didn't have to think about it, if everything was pretty clear, you'd be signing up right now, right? You'd be starting the free trial, correct? And they'd have to say yes. If they don't, they're going to give you the real reason of why. No, well, I also have to do this, or I also have to talk to my partner about it, or I don't know if I have enough time. They'll give you either another objection that you need to make sure you need to cover, or they're going to just say, no, I just need to think about it. That's it. Okay. And then you put in a softening statement. You want to get them to know that you understand them, that you have already dealt with this before. You've had clients that have also needed to think about it, that you've already gotten to overcome, and now they're being successful, or they're happy, they're on the right track, they're moving forward, they're doing something that's making a difference. You just got to go and let them know that, hey, I completely understand you wanted to think about it. A lot of my current clients felt exactly the same way, okay? So this is what I put in here is, I completely understand why would you feel that way. A lot of my current clients felt the same way you did before starting with the Power Lead system. And also putting here on the blueprint, people want to know that you care and that you are listening to them. They also want to know that there's someone else out there that has the same issue. Let the prospect know you already dealt with this issue before and that the person who had the objection is now a happy customer. Well, basically, I'm not going to keep reading off this because it's just repeating what I'm already telling you. So once you put in the softening statement and get them to understand that you've already dealt with this before, okay? And then you overcome the objection, okay? And we have scripted responses that I've outlined on this blueprint that is going to be available in the download section and also on the Facebook group, where you can download this as a PDF, and it has scripted responses. So in this scripted response, this is what I've said. So if somebody wants to think about it, I completely understand how you feel, and I use their first name. So if, let's say I'm talking to Mary, okay? I understand how you feel, Mary, and trust me, a lot of my current clients felt the same way you did before starting with us as well. But what they found was by thinking about it, it actually put them at a disadvantage, and here's why. Statistically speaking, every day that you're thinking about it, you actually lose about 50% of what we discussed today. So by tomorrow, you've lost half of all the details of what I just told you about the Power Lead system. So let's do this, Mary. Let's make a more informed decision for yourself while everything is fresh in your head. Obviously, there's something we haven't clarified enough for you. So let's be honest here, Mary. What do I need to do to get you started on this free trial today? So you see here in this overcoming objection, we're letting them know that by thinking about it, you're not being clear of mind. And because you're just going to forget more details, because just like with anybody, and you can give them examples, let's say they saw an infomercial, right? They watched an infomercial on TV and it gave them all the details about this new awesome product. And let's say, I'm not going to plug any examples, but they saw this awesome product and it was all these cool things. They showed you all the features and everything, right? Now, that's the exact time you're going to know everything about the product. Okay, you're going to know everything. There's details, every feature and benefit, right? But let's say you go to sleep and the next day you wake up. And then what if I started asking you questions about that product? Can you go in detail of all the features and functions? You're going to lose about half of the details. You're going to be like, okay, what was that thing again? It did this. Oh yeah. They're going to just know that, yeah, that's true. I do lose that memory. So it doesn't make sense that right now is the best time for me to make a decision. So I would rather get a no than keep chasing after a yes. You see what I'm saying? The more times that I can just go through that one conversation and get them to sign up to make a decision to take action, that's going to be the best thing for you. Don't get them to say, oh, I want to think about it. Okay, cool. I'm going to send you some information and watch the videos again, I guess. and somehow you'll get it now. No, you've got them on the phone already. You're there to answer the questions for them. You're there to get them to understand how they're going to be able to use this system to either grow their business or, you know, use the Power Lead system to grow their own income, you know. So let's look at another example here, since we've already gotten to the step process. Well, actually, no, we got to overcome that objection. So once we do that, we have to go and confirm the answer. Okay. So what I do is I usually say something like, you know, for this example, if I finish it off, you know, what do I need to get started with you? So they're going to outline for me, well, you know, I didn't understand this, or this was something that just didn't make, you know, maybe about the commission structure. How does that work again? I didn't really get that roll-up thing. What does that make sense? What does that mean? So they'll give you a more clear understanding of what it is that they need to give you. And if they don't, then that's not a real objection. You got to find out what the objection is. Well, no, I just really want to think about it. Okay, that doesn't make sense. What do you want to think about? You know, you just overcame the objection because they want to think about it, because they want to be more clear-minded with it. They just need to review it, I guess. But you let them know this, you know, system, it's made by Priceless Possibilities, the same company that builds custom sales funnels for Anthony Robbins. I'm sure you've heard of Tony Robbins, right? Well, yeah, of course. I mean, this company's been in business now for, you know, they've got a platform that's been around for 17, 18 years now. It's, you know, close to 2 decades. They've been doing this a while. We have a system that works. It's going to be something that you can use for any business, and you have a no-risk free trial. You know, run the system for 7 days. If it doesn't work for you, by all means, cancel it. Oh, sorry, that's my alarm. I made this new calendar where, not calendar, I guess it's a schedule. Just outlining when I make calls, when I do my break. I take a 30-minute break between a certain amount of time, when I do follow-ups, emails, stuff like that. So you'll probably hear that from time to time. That just goes off randomly. I can't quite, or I guess I could if I did it, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, so back into what we're talking about. You want to just get them right into the free trial, just getting them to understand, look, there's no risk. If you don't like it, don't pay for it. You know, it's that simple. But you know, the more people you can get on this free trial, the better chance you have to get them to understand the system, walk them through, get them to the videos, the walkthroughs, get them on the Facebook group so they can, you know, if they have any questions, they know there's a whole support group there that's going to answer them for them. And just make sure that you're there as a sponsor for them as well to say, hey, any questions you have, text me, call me, whatever you need to do. Email me, let me know what kind of questions you have, because the first initial part, you just got to get into that first 10 sales in the system where they're making enough money, where it's profitable, they like it, it's something that's working for them. And if you give them a strict blueprint to success, the first 10 sales in the system should be easy. I've had people be able to do that within their trial. So you just got to get them to a position of making sales with this, and as soon as they do that, you're just golden. You know, it's just getting you to a better position. Now let's look at another objection. Let's say they say, oh no, we still haven't figured that out. Okay, so confirm your answer. So once they've given you their real objection, or you've overcome that objection, you got to confirm the answer. You say, you know, does that seem fair? Does that clarify that for you? Does that satisfy that concern? Does that seem fair? I said that. You know, does that answer that? You know, you just want to get them to say yes, to get them to say, yeah, that overcame that objection. Or, you know, if it didn't, then you just continue on. What doesn't make sense? What's not clarified enough for you? And then you finish the sale. As soon as they say yes, does that satisfy that concern? Does that seem fair? Yeah. Okay, great. Let's get started. So here's what I need from you. Go to your website and start filling this out, and you start the free trial with them right over the phone and get them going. You know, they can do it from their phone. You send them a text message with your link. Hey, this is your cell phone. Great. I'm gonna text you my website link. Get started with the free trial. As soon as you get started, I'll get an email notification. I'll follow up with you as soon as I hear from you, or as soon as you get started, and we'll outline how we're gonna set up your campaign. So you just give them an outline of what it is that you need to do to get them started. My focus is always to get them started right over the phone. You know, you have internet in front of you, or you have your computer in front of you. Go to my website, .com, start the free trial. Let's get going. You'll have your, this is what I always like to tell them. When you're on the phone with them and I tell them, you know, I had a lady say, well, how quickly could this all get set up? Well, here's the thing. Before I'm off the phone with you today, you will have your login credentials to our site. you'll have your website, your temporary link that you can start posting immediately, to sign up as affiliate, and it's, they can get sales right away. I always tell them, go to your Facebook and say, hey, check out this new lead system I'm trying out, guys. Here's a link to it so you can check it out as well. It's a couple of videos on it. Tell them post it on Facebook. Make it easy. All right, so the next thing after you get them signed up is you go and just try out another example. Xavier, maybe? Maybe awake. I'm doing this a little early in the morning, so you might be awake by now. All right, so the next one is I can't afford it. Okay, so when somebody says I can't afford it, I don't know if I can afford after the free trial the extra $53.97, or if they're just coming in as a customer for $30 a month, or if you're promoting your primary business, whatever it is that they're saying they can't afford to. Okay, so here's what I say when they say they can't afford it. Okay, so the first thing you do is you gotta isolate the objection. Okay, so outside of saying you can't afford it, is there anything else that's causing you to not move forward right now? No, everything sounds great, I just don't have the money. Okay, not a problem. So what you're saying is if you had the money right now, we'd be signing up right now, you'd be getting started right now, right? Yeah, of course, if I had the money, we'd be getting started. Perfect, of course. Okay, great. I completely understand not having the money right now. A lot of my clients were exactly the same position that you were. But when people say that, Mike, let's say we're talking to a different person, I understand when people say that, Mike, and I think what you should realize is that you really cannot afford to participate right now. You see, when you take into account all the time and money you'll save by being able to automate most of your online marketing, you could look back on this decision and realize this to be the smartest and most cost-effective decisions you've ever made. A good short-term decision to get started today can turn into a great long-term decision that will actually make and save you money. So do yourself a favor and make the decision and move ahead with this today. We start you on the free trial so you can test the system 100% to see if it's going to work for you. You have an endless amount of resources at your disposal to help you each step of the way. Does that seem fair? So you just got to get them to be motivated enough to see the value in the system, because they'll find a way to make money. At that point, if you can get them motivated enough, because if it's really just a money issue and they're really excited about the system, and I don't know if I can afford that $50 by the 8th day, or whatever it is you're promoting to them. If they say that, then you just got to find a way. Well, find a way to make the money, man. Do borrow the $50 from a family member. Do what you got to do to make the money. Have a garage sale this weekend. Do something. You've got a week to come up with $50. And I know if you're motivated enough and you've got the excitement enough to want it, you'll find a way to find the money. Okay, that's not an issue. What issue is are you motivated enough to get this going? Because I can have you up and running today. I can have you in the system today, and you can be making money today. Okay, so you can be getting people signed up immediately, and you can be showing us, commissions in the system, because as soon as they start the free trial, you got that immediately. Hey, someone signed up, and here's what you'd be making as soon as they, pay their monthly fee. You're getting paid in the system, bam. So there's just a ways for you to get started. Like I had a guy that had found me online, and he had mentioned to me, hey, where do I sign up? And he signed up, and then before I was watching a movie on Netflix, I got the email. And he said he had signed up. And I was like, oh, cool. And I just started thing. So I paused it, gave him a call. I was like, hey, man, just wanted to welcome you to the team. Thanks for getting started. If you need any help, let me know. And he had some questions about the system. He's like, okay, so how did that compensation model work again? Because, I saw the videos, I got signed up, but I just, I didn't know what it means. And I was like, all right, well, it works pretty simple. That's how it works. You get somebody signed up. I kind of go through the same thing that our commission video goes through. Let's say you sign up one person. He starts making sales. Out of his first 10 sales, they roll up to you. So you're making $20 per sale on everyone that rolls up to your pay line on all his even number sales. And then every 5th one after that rolls up to you as well. So I focus on helping them build a team. Because it's really simple. Get other people to work for you. Leverage other people's efforts. Why not? If they're going to be motivated and you're going to be out there getting sales too, every person that you sell is a potential affiliate for you. Because if they sign up as an affiliate, bam, you're making roll-ups of everyone that they bring on. So I explained that to him, and he was all excited about it. So I hung up the phone and watched my Netflix movie. By the time I hung up the phone, he had rolled up 2 people to me, and he had gotten, I'm making, I think, $60 a month now. Within this first couple of hours in the system, gotten 4 people to sign up, and I was like, wow, this guy's on fire. So, that kind of stuff is what you're looking for. You just got to get them to understand how to use it, how it's going to benefit them, and then just get them to hit the ground running. Okay, get them motivated to make a decision, find a way to find that value. And if they can really see it, if you can get them to paint the picture enough for them to see it, they're just going to do it. It's just they'll find a way. Okay. All right, so the next one I want to talk to you about is number 3. I need to show this to my partner or my spouse. Okay, so when someone tells that to me, again, you got to isolate the objection. Well, after you've overcome the objection, they'll find a way to get them started. Get them started with that free trial, and then you get them going. So the next thing you do is you say, I need to show this to my partner, my spouse. Okay, same thing. All right, so what you're saying is, I get it. You want to show this to your spouse. You hear them, let them talk. You hear them out. Like hear them? No, it doesn't sound right. You hear them out. Okay. So you hear them out completely. Then you go and tell them, all right. So what you're saying is you want to show this to your partner, your spouse. I get it. I understand that. Outside of that, is there anything else that's not letting you move forward right now? No, I just need to show that to, let's say her name is Tanya. Okay, I just need to show this to my husband. All right, great. So what you're saying is that if your partner's on board with this, if you say you already showed this to him and he liked it, you'd be moving forward with this. Or you can say something like, so if he wasn't the decision factor in this. I don't like to use it that way because I like to bring them on board together with it. So I tell him, all right, so if your husband is on board with this, 100%, he says, yeah, this is great, we'd be moving forward right now, right? Oh yeah, of course, great. All right, awesome. So, I completely understand, a lot of my people that start with the free trial as well needed to show this to their partner. And here's what I tell them. That's perfectly fine, Tanya, and I think you should show this to whoever you need to make sure that they're on board with this as well. So this is not just to a spouse. This could be used for a business partner. I've got a business partner in my company that I use this for as well. You just want to make sure that they're on board with it. Well, let me ask you, if you show this to them and they say this looks great, whatever you want to do, is this something that you would move forward with today? So again, clarifying that thing. Yes. And any answer other than yes means that the objection was a smokescreen. So you need to uncover the real objection. If the client says yes, confirm and make them your ally. Okay? Great. Now, then I take it that you're going to recommend this to them, right, Tanya? So let's say she's talking to her husband. If he says this is great, whatever you want to do, if it's something that you'd move forward with, right? They say yes. Great. Then I take it that you're going to recommend this to them, right? They're going to say yes. Wonderful. So what can we do to make sure that they agree with us? So basically, you're making them your ally to say, we're on the same side now. So what can we do to get them to say yes? So your husband more than I ever would. What do we need to do? What do we need to show him? What is going to make him to say yes to this? What is going to be his deciding factor? What's he going to be looking for in something like this? Because if let's say they're doing a direct sales business, you're talking to a multi-level marketing, director that's got hundreds of people in their downline, and it's a husband and wife that do this together. You show them the system and you say, oh yeah, that's great, but my husband and I, we're both in this business together. Let me show this to him. If it makes sense, we'll get started. Okay. So then you go and you say, okay, well, what's going to make him make the decision? Say, okay, well, he's going to want a good lead system that's good for follow-up. Okay, so make sure when we talk to him, we're going to be mentioning about the email system. We're going to talk about the contact manager, or if he's looking for great places to find good leads, hey, we got lead vendors in the system. We got places for you to do solo ads. You can have places to do text links and banner links and stuff like that. So we've got ways for you to advertise yourself within the system. What I always tell him is like, well, let's do this, because I would love to show him the actual system, because I can tell him all day long. You can look at the videos, but until he actually sees it for himself, he's not going to be able to make a really informed decision. So here's what I do. Start the free trial. You got 7 days. It's absolutely free. They're not going to charge you a dime for anything. You don't use it. If you don't like it, within the 7-day trial, you can cancel right in the system. There's no penalty, and they don't charge you anything. So actually get the system. You and him can review it together tonight and make a really informed decision, because you can actually see what's available to you, what you have that you can utilize. And if it makes sense for you to use this system, great. Then you can, promote it to your other team members as well. And, you can give away a free lead system with it and get them to be able to utilize for you guys to be able to generate leads together. There's so many ways that you can do this, that you can approach it to them. So there's just, you got to approach the right angle that's going to help them make a decision on this and say, that's great, that's going to be something exactly what I need. Because that's what happened recently when I was telling you about that lady earlier I was talking to, that was looking for a way to get 3 people signed up in the next 2 weeks. And I was telling her about it through the Facebook, and I was like, this is how it works. And she's like, yeah, well, how can I get 2 members? I was like, I outlined it to her. You go through one of our lead vendors. When you get the lead vendors, you can go ahead and do that, and they'll give you a bunch of leads that you can get on right away, and you can start calling them and pitching your product. These people are looking for a way to make money from home. I mean, come on, it's very simple. I've used them myself. I've gotten sales from them myself. I mean, my team members are buying the leads from them. They're getting sales, and we're all making money. So it's definitely something I'd recommend. And I even have, I'm going to be setting up my own special promo with one of my favorite lead vendors, which is Fast MLM Leads. I want you guys to contact her. If you guys are looking for ways to get leads, these are people that are, looking to make money from home. They can even verify the leads for you. They have people that will call the leads and say, are you over 18? Do you have internet access from home? They can even pitch them on you specifically and make the leads exclusive, where, they're saying, hey, this is Mary's company. This is what our company is about. Do you have an interest? And they have to say yes before they're going to send that lead to you. So you can get them as specific as that, or you can just say, hey, just give me hundreds of leads that, I can do an email blast to, I would recommend just one email blast to, and just say, hey, I want to introduce myself. You're looking to make money from home. I'm going to be calling you, and pick up the phone, call these people. And because that's the best way you're going to make sales quickly. And you can build this very quickly and have a very big amount of income by getting people that are looking to make money from home, get them motivated about it, get them onto our training, the hangouts that we do on Wednesday, my training that we do on Thursday. There's just a lot of ways that we can help them make themselves successful in the system. We have lots of resources, people that are willing to help, and that's just what it's about. Now, one last thing I want to cover before we finish up today is I want to cover the takeaway. So, we're about 37 minutes already. All right, so we're going to finish this up very quickly. The takeaway. So in the takeaway, it's a very effective type of close. I'm just going to read off what this says here. It's a very effective type of close and should only be used after 4 to 5 rebuttals and your client still won't budge. The theory behind this is simple. People want what they can't have. A good takeaway to use is, I put 2 here, I believe. No, it's just 1. Okay. All right, so it's in 2 different paragraphs, that's why. So here's what, this is what I kind of use as a takeaway. So blank, and I use their name. So Mike, maybe this program isn't for you after all. I don't want you to think that I'm pushing you to purchase today. I mean, the Power Lead system is going to go on with or without your participation. And then my team are going to continue to provide this quality product to thousands of companies, individuals around the world, and soon to be millions. You see, Mike, you can let this opportunity pass you by like I'm sure you have many others. But you have to realize that you can't score a touchdown sitting on the bench. Now, I know that you're interested in this sort of program, or we wouldn't be talking right now. And I know that you can certainly benefit from the income this program can produce. After you see the results firsthand, you'll continue to use the Powered Lead system for years to come. And that is what we both want. Like I said, Mike, all I'm asking you to do is test drive the system with our 7-day free trial. There's no risk to see how incredible the system really is. Does that seem fair? I mean, if you hit them with something like that and they don't sign up, I mean, just hang up the phone. There's no reason that they shouldn't sign up if they're really interested in something that is going to help them make money from home and not use the Power Lead system. It's a no-brainer. There's no risk to try it. They can sign up themselves. They don't even have to give you the credit card information. They go to your website and put the information in themselves. It's kind of, a completely secure site. I mean, what do you have to lose? You have nothing but a knowledge to gain by, say you just sign up for the affiliate program and get the Max Steingart training. I mean, just the knowledge there is going to be powerful enough to say, this has brought me enough value to keep the system. Because just some of the training that we provide from myself, from Neil, from people in the group on Facebook, from all the tools that we give you within the system. I mean, there's so many ways that you can say that there's value brought into this platform. And for $30 a month on a customer side, you can even give away the free lead system. They can just use this up for free. You've got the affiliate side. If you want to make money, it's $50, $53 a month. I mean, it's just a no-brainer. Okay, guys. So that's what we're going to be covering for today. I think we're somewhere close to about 40 minutes. I've got a nice little bonus for you right now that you guys are going to be able to take advantage of. And I've got in touch with a guy on YouTube. His name is Mateus, I think. That's how you pronounce it. And it's a really good. This guy makes motivational videos, and I mean, this guy does some pretty good work. So I want to share these videos with you guys. At the end of each of my PLS tips with Manny, I'm going to be sharing one of these videos that are just going to give you guys an extra push and motivation. I want you guys to really focus on this video right now, because it's going to give you into a position of for this video, it's the topic of your dreams. Okay, following your dreams, getting focused about them, making sure that you are not wasting your time, not going out there and just, you know, doing nothing with your time. I mean, you only have 24 hours a day, and you get about 10,000 days in your entire lifetime, or something around that time. I calculated what it was 100. No, you're gonna have a lot more than that. I'm tripping. Let's do some quick math here. So if you get 365 days, and I calculate that I'm gonna live 100 years, we should have some type of technology by then to keep me at least alive that long. We're looking at 36,500 days that you have in your lifetime. Okay, that many days, and if you're wasting them sitting on the couch, you know, sitting in front of a computer on Facebook, sitting on your phone, looking at you know, cat videos on YouTube or something, you're wasting your time. I know the people that are sitting on this train right now watching me are not wasting your time. You're out there looking for knowledge, looking for ways to boost your income, to change the way that you're living, to make a difference from what you had last year to this year. You know, I know a lot of you want to double your income. You're looking for New Year's resolutions. You know, I challenge you to go out there and make yourself available to, you know, understanding how to grow your mind, grow your motivational level, because if you can get yourself to a position that is hungry for change, hungry for making money, hungry for giving people making other people successful along with yourself, then it's just going to result in success for you. You know, and you just got to get to that mindset of not wasting time. It's getting out there and making the best of whatever you have, and just, you know, just kill it. Okay, so watch this video. What I recommend doing is getting your headphones on. You know, plug in the headphones or whatever you're watching, and just blot everything out for the next 6 minutes and just focus on this video and what it's saying. A lot of powerful message leaders like Les Brown are going to be delivering this message here, and it's a very powerful motivational video. So take a look at that. We're going to be back next week. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to do a part 2 yet of overcoming objections, or maybe a different topic. So we're going to see what I'll come up with. I'm still brainstorming right now, but reach out to me via our YouTube channel, and also directly via email, plstipswithmanny@gmail.com. The YouTube channel is youtube.com/howtowithmanny. Subscribe there to my videos. This way you guys get notifications and stuff of anything new that I'm going to be posting. I'm trying to do a lot more walkthroughs and stuff like that to show you guys how to use some of these new tools that we keep adding into the system on like a weekly basis. I'm going to have to keep everything updated. I know some of the videos that I've been doing are kind of outdated already with some of the new technology that we've been adding into the Power Lead system. So I'm going to have to keep uploading new videos. But keep in mind with that stuff, I'm going to leave you guys to that. Watch this video and give me your feedback on what you think, and let's touch base soon. Be successful. Have a good one.
I don't know what that dream is that you have. I don't care how disappointing it might have been as you've been working toward that dream. That dream that you're holding in your mind, that it's possible. That some of you already know that it's hard. It's not easy. It's hard changing your life. That in the process of working on your dreams, you are going to incur a lot of disappointment, a lot of failure, a lot of pain. There are moments when you're going to doubt yourself and say, God, why is this happening to me? I'm just trying to take care of my children and my mother. I'm not trying to steal or rob from anybody. Why did this have to happen to me? For those of you that have experienced some hardships, don't give up on your dream. There are rough times are going to come, but they have not come to stay. They have come to pass.
Greatness is not this wonderful, esoteric, elusive, God-like feature that only the special among us will ever taste. You know, it's something that truly exists in all of us.
It's very important for you to believe that you are the one. Most people, they raise a family, they earn a living, and then they die. They stop growing, they stop working on themselves, they stop stretching, they stop pushing themselves. That a lot of people like to complain, but they don't want to do anything about their situation. And most people don't work on their dreams. Why? One is because of fear. The fear of failure. What if things don't work out? And the fear of success. What if they do and I can't handle it? These are not risk takers.
You spend so much time with other people. You spend so much time trying to get people to like you. You know other people more than you know yourself. You studied them. You know about them. You want to hang out like them. You want to be just like them. And you know what? You've invested so much time in them, you don't know who you are. I challenge you to spend time by yourself.
It's necessary that you get the losers out of your life if you want to live your dream. But people who are running toward their dreams, life has a special kind of meaning.
When you become the right person, what you do is you start separating yourself from other people. You begin to have a certain uniqueness. As long as you're following other people, as long as you're being a copycat, you will never ever be the best copycat in the world. But you will be the best you could be. I'm challenging you to define your value.
That everybody won't see it. That everybody won't join you, that everybody won't have the vision. It's necessary to know that you are an uncommon breed. It's necessary that you align yourself with people and attract people into your business who are hungry, people who are unstoppable and unreasonable, people who are refusing to leave life just as it is and who want more. The people that are living their dream of finding winners to attach themselves to. The people that are living their dreams are the people that know that if it's going to happen, it's up to them.
If you want to be more successful, if you want to have and do stuff you ain't never done before, number two, I'm asking you to invest in you. To invest in you.
Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. That you don't have to go through life being a victim. And even though you face disappointments, you have to know within yourself that I can do this. Even if no one else sees it for me, I must see it for myself.
This is what I believe, and I'm willing to die for it, period.
No matter how bad it is or how bad it gets, I'm going to make it.
I want to represent an idea. I want to represent possibilities.
And some of you right now, you want to be, you know what I'm saying, you want to go to the next level. I want to counsel, you know, I want to be an engineer, I want to be a doctor. Listen to me, you can't get to that level. You can't get to the level economically where you want to be until you start investing in your mind. You're not reading books. I'm challenging y'all to go to conferences. I dare you to invest time. I dare you to be alone. I dare you to spend an hour getting to know yourself. When you become who you are, when you become the person that you were created to be, designed to be who you were designed to be, when you become an individual, what you do is you take yourself and you start separating yourself from other people. I challenge you to get to a place where people don't like you, it don't even bother you no more. Why? Because you're not concerned with trying to make them happy, because you're trying to blow up. You're trying to get to the next level. I need you to invest in your mind. Invest in your mind. If you still talk about your dream, if you still talk about your goal, but you have not done anything, just take the first step.
That you can make your parents proud, you can make your school proud, you can touch millions of people's lives, and the world will never be the same again because you came this way. Don't let nobody steal your dream. After we face a rejection and a no, or we have a meeting and no one shows up, or somebody say, you can count on me, and they don't come through. What if we have that kind of attitude? The car's repossessed. Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day and say to yourself, it's not over until I win. your dreams.